it a sec.
Welcome. We are live for tonight's art auction on Sunday. Welcome. We are live for tonight's art auction on Sunday. We are auction very much echoing. Hold on with us for 1 second. Okay. That was my computer auctioning echoing. I apologize. Are you guys ready? Today, Zach and I are going to introduce a whole bunch of art we've had up for you for the last couple weeks. Thank you for bearing with us while we moved from our old location into our temporary bunker. We hope to help support these artists and our musicians as we prepare to open a new location probably around this time next year. And you guys can help us do that by following along online and then coming into our gift shop when we get that opened up here in July. We're going to jump off and show you guys a bunch of art. Please comment in the comments on your bids, and Zach and I will keep an eye on those.
Give me 2 seconds, please, folks.
We have a very small technical failure on a microphone, but we're going to get that set up, and we're going to get the first item started here in just a minute.
There we
I
go.
hope you guys are ready to go. Here we go.
Just going to do it this way.
Okay, tonight we're starting with Justin Pritchard. Justin is a personal friend of Spicoli's and myself. His art is absolutely fantastic, and he is donating all proceeds to the Spicoli's Museum. This is called Indifferent. It's a newer piece of Justin's, and we really like it. Bids start now, $20.
And also, and my name is Zach, for those of you who do not know me. I'm your co-host for today. Before you can bid, please note that you do need to be logged into a Google account. This is YouTube's rules / Google's rules, not ours. But if you're not logged into a Google account, it will not let you comment. So
we're going to give you guys one more minute on Justin Pritchard's Indifferent 12 by 18 print. They do have those prints here at the bunker, and our customers may pick up their art and get a kind of a private tour of what we're doing over here. So if that helps motivate you to bid, this would be the time to do so. $20 on Indifferent. We'll give you just about 50 more seconds on this one. We'll move on to the next item.
the scarecrow in this piece still creeps me out, but in a really good way.
I love the pumpkin orange at the bottom, Zach. It's just so cool.
That is very cool. I don't think, because this was in the show last week, or last time, it's like 2 weeks ago, since we were kind of take a couple weeks off for moving and everything. I still remember you pointing that out to me, and now it's like the only thing that I can see.
Okay, well, we got 3 seconds left on this one. We're going to move on to the next piece. 2 seconds. Final bids, guys. All right, we're going to go on to the next one.
Sounds good. This next one is also by Mr. Pritchard. This one is a new one to the bunch. The first one was in the show last time, but this one is called Contemplating the Multiverse. It's very multifaceted, with kind of black and white, but also with that very focal pink and green there. Oh, and the blue. I just noticed the blue.
The blue really jumps out at me, both in the diamond in the top and in the waterfall. We got 1 minute, 38 seconds. All of Justin's art is really fascinating to look at over a long period of time. I've had a couple of his pieces in my office over the last couple of years, and I just never get tired of looking at all the details. Like Zach said, he didn't catch that scarecrow the first time, but now you can't not see it. And that's the way it is with this piece. I could see those faces and that almost lava lamp style there in the center. And every time you look at it, you just find something new. You got 1 minute and 10 seconds left on this piece. And Justin is donating all proceeds to the Spicoli's Museum.
Yeah, pieces like this are actually one of my favorites personally, because they're good conversation pieces. Because it's like, depending on who you are, a different thing will jump out at you.
Absolutely.
And so it's like you can hang it in your living room or like a study or something and be like, oh, that's really interesting how like this pops out. And it's like, oh, I never noticed that. So it gives you something to talk about with your guests instead of just sitting around, talking about like the weather for the millionth time.
Or God forbid the news, right, guys? And that's why we're doing this tonight. 30 seconds left on this one. You put this in your hallway and your friends go to the bathroom. You might lose them in the hallway for 20 minutes. You have to go find them, staring deeply into this piece of art.
Hopefully you just don't have to clean up after them.
A little bit of drool on the floor. It's delicious. Okay, got 15 seconds left, and we're going to move on to the next piece. Again, we appreciate everyone who's following along at home. We just love how the artists are appreciating each other. You got 5 seconds. So far, you guys, the artists have been buying from the artists, and I just love that. Okay, we're on to the next one. Okay, and the next one is by Susanne. She is a huge music fan, as you could tell by this print that was done by pen, and it took just an infinite number of hours. The detail in this is phenomenal.
I think she had told me, like, via email, I believe she had told me this one took her like 85 hours or something like that to do.
I can believe that.
Yeah, and like as a musician myself, it definitely speaks, it definitely jumps out at me personally. But you don't have to be a music lover to love this piece. And at just a starting bid of $50 for the amount of work that was put into it, that's actually really fair.
With the black and white, it matches anyone's interior, anyone's design style, any practice space, any office. Mm-hmm. This is just a very multi-faceted piece of art that would fit in any space. I love this work.
Yep, and it's just 9 by 12, so it's a decent size, but it's not terribly huge, so it won't take up like a giant chunk of your wall.
And again, I do have this piece here in the museum bunker storage, and you can come by to pick it up if you purchase it. It's only $50. You have just under a minute left, and we'll move on to the next piece. We appreciate, again, everybody following along at home. I know you guys all miss us. We know we miss you. We wish we could do the live music. As soon as we possibly can, we most certainly will. Next week, we hope that you'll tune in on Saturday night to see our first live stream from the bunker. Our friends in Frontal Assault will be entertaining us with thrash metal. And anyone who sends me a video clip of them moshing in their living room or their yard or out in a park, I will give them a free drink token. So make sure that you send me those video clips. You got 20 seconds left on this piece at $50. We'd like to see a bid in those comments, folks. I hope you're all following along. 10 seconds left.
I had to go share it on my personal Facebook.
Yes, so please share and also like all these artists' pages. Okay, we're going to move on to the next item. Thank you so much.
That is a sweet piece. We agree.
You are correct, Nick. That is a fantastic piece, and you are a fantastic musician, and we miss you all.
All right.
On to the next item.
This one is one of my favorites, to be perfectly honest. Partly because I love this show, but I also love this piece. This is Bojack Horseman. This is by Alex Miller, and these next couple of pieces after this one will also be by Alex. This is a 16.5 by 11 print, and anybody who loves Bojack or just loves pop culture art would definitely needs to get their hands on this piece. We're just the starting bid is just at $15, and that's a steal, folks.
I can't believe that you guys can get this piece for only $15 and that it didn't sell the first time.
Right?
This is such a popular show, such an amazing piece of art. Alex is a super talented artist. All the details phenomenal. I mean, how can you look at it and not just start laughing? And we all need more laughter in this time, don't we? I just don't see how anyone could go wrong with this piece, especially if you have anyone who's a fan of Bojack Horseman. What a great gift. It was such a low price.
Or anybody who just loves sexy horses.
I know. This is just fantastic. I just love this piece. And these artists just really throw it all out there, and I'm just super proud. I wish we could all be at a big art festival out in the sun. And until we can, we're going to keep doing this, and you guys can stop by our art gallery and see some of these pieces later on. And we do have a $20 bid on the Bojack. So thank you, Alex. And thank you, Carly, for that beautiful, beautiful bid of $20. You got 30 seconds to outbid Carly on the Bojack Horseman. I do love that it's going to go to our friends. I love that all of our friends are following along at home, and I wish you could all be here with us. Hopefully later this summer we can do that and have some good auction parties.
Right?
12 seconds left if you guys want to take this away from Carly at $20.
Also, don't forget, we have these marked at the bottom of the slides here, but be sure to follow these artists on Instagram, Facebook, whatever pages they have, and definitely show them some love. But we have a sale.
Yay! It is sold to Carly. $20. Bojack Horseman. Let's move on to the next item.
All right. Hang on. There we go.
Sold, yes. Zach has been working really hard on making sure that our auctions are aesthetically pleasing, that they follow along a format, that you guys can figure out what time to make sure you go to your favorite piece of art. So make sure you give Zach some love on Facebook as well.
Aww.
We got the Joker up next. It's another Alex piece. What a powerful, powerful piece, guys.
This very much looks to be based on the Heath Ledger Joker, which personally is my favorite.
My favorite too.
Yeah, like I think in at least in terms of like live action Joker, it's really hard to beat Mark Hamill with his
cartoon,
with
the
his
dark one,
with his animated Joker.
Oh, that was such a fantastic. I used to sell animation at Animation USA in San Francisco, animation cells to collectors, and that was one of them I did was that particular Batman with those animation cells.
Oh, nice.
Also, Heath Ledger is one of my favorite actors of all time, and one of the only ones I was really truly hurt when he passed away. Only $15 to take this one home, guys. Let's make Alex a happy artist today.
I was about to say
40 seconds left. I know my phone turned off on our timer here. We got 35 seconds left on the I Am Not a Monster Joker print by Alex Miller. Make sure to like all of these artists' Facebook and Instagram pages. If you cannot afford to buy their art today, make sure you just share their favorite art, period. Because anything that helps these artists out helps everyone out.
Yep, sure does.
14 seconds left. If this one doesn't sell, we'll make sure this one's on next week's auction. This is the first time we have shown this piece. 5 seconds left on the Joker. All right, guys, we're going to move on to the next item. Okay, this one is a lot of fun, and we have this piece here in the bunker as well, here in the art gallery. It is in the final Alex Miller of the night. It's the Peter Parker.
And we already have a bid.
And someone was waiting for that one. Chad has bid $15 on the Peter Parker. This is in the dot type print, like old comic book styles. If you guys have seen Into the Spider-Verse, the whole animation film is like this, and it's just phenomenal.
Such a good movie.
It's like my favorite.
And they're making a sequel to it. I'm really
I
excited.
cannot wait. That just is fantastic. So a $15 bid on the Peter Parker. If anybody would like to outbid Chad, you guys could take this home.
It is 18.5 by 12, so this is a decent sized piece.
It is, and I have it right here in front of me. It's really, really cool, guys. And as I mentioned, if some of you are looking for a preview walkthrough before we're open to the public, the best way to get that is to buy one of these pieces, and then you can come on by, get a tour by Chris. We might be able to do a Jaeger bomb about it, which I'm going to do as soon as this auction's over. You guys got 50 seconds left to take this away from Chad. And also, make sure to give Alex Miller a like on his social media. Share his favorite stuff and follow along next week. 40 seconds.
I said this once before, but I'm going to say it again. If it wasn't copywritten, I would totally be playing the Jeopardy theme song right now.
Yeah, let's not get our YouTube live taken down just yet, Zach. Let's wait on that.
Oh no, Chris, you know I'm smarter than that.
We just need one of our artists to cover it for us, and then we can use it, right?
Yeah.
We need someone to play it on their own instrument just for us. Maybe we can get Patrick to make that for us. You guys got 10 seconds left, and we're going to move on. Nope. No, don't play the Jeopardy theme song, Chad. Chad has purchased it. That one is over. We're moving on to the next piece.
Okay.
The previous one.
Oh. He's okay. So he was going for this one.
The Joker. Chad, do you want the Joker? Because you can have it. It's fine.
I think he
Okay.
did 15. Oh,
All right, just text me, Chad, and we'll get you either the Joker or the Peter Parker. Pretty sure you want the Joker.
Yeah, it sounds like the Joker one.
Well, I've got it here. So thank you very much, and we're gonna move on, Alex. Whichever one Chad takes, we'll put the other one on the next week's auction.
Yeah.
He's a very good friend of mine, so we're just gonna move forward.
Okay, so so this one. So this is a new artist to the group. This is Hannah Andreasen. She's actually a friend of mine. And this is actually my favorite of hers. And Chris, you want to know why it's my favorite?
Why?
Because it's true.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this one's entitled "Life's a Bitch," and
It's already got a bid on it.
oh really?
Yeah, look at you, Cassidy, jumping all over Life's a Bitch.
Nice. Yeah, this is a frame. This one does come with a frame, and it's a 5x7. Yeah, this one is. It just speaks volumes. It really does.
Well, you know it has my favorite word in it, so obviously you know I like it. The secret around here is that, not so secret is my favorite songs have the maximum number of fucks, and that's how my playlist is set up. So send me over your favorite songs with fucks, guys, by private messenger if you want to make my day. I'd appreciate it. And Cassidy says this piece touches her soul. Cassidy is also an artist and engaged to one of our favorite drummers. She's just a fantastic human being, and both Cassidy and Evan helped us move. So Chad is going to take the Joker. You guys got just another 40 seconds left on Life's a Bitch. Otherwise, you are going to send it home with Cassidy, which is perfectly fine. This is a new artist. Make sure to follow her on Facebook. Try to find her Instagram if she's got one. And let's blow these artists up. Make sure they get all our love. 32 seconds left if you want to take it away from Cassidy. It'll only take $1. $16.
Go Price is Right technique on just bump it up by a buck.
Bump it up by a buck. That's how you win. The Price is Right. Got 10 seconds left. And thank you very much, Hannah, for participating this week. We look forward to seeing more of your art as we move along. Looks like Cassidy's got this one, guys. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next one.
And sold. If I had a gavel sound, I would be playing it right now, but I do not.
Sounds like something to add next week.
Yep.
All right. What do we got next, guys? Oh, so here's a funny thing. I like this one the best. I don't know. There's something about the string, the minimalism, the font. I really love this piece, Hannah. Nice job.
Yeah, this is another. So all of Hannah's pieces are framed. They do come with frames, so you don't have to worry about buying one. Yeah, this one's a 5x7. We're starting the bidding at $15. $15 make you holla.
Weird is a side effect of awesome. That's a fantastic title for this minimalist piece.
Right?
I just love the contrast, the perspective. I just feel like I wouldn't get tired of looking at this. Hannah, again, is a new artist to our auctions. I'm looking forward to seeing a whole bunch more pieces from her. She kind of jumped in here this week and helped pad out what was a little bit of a short auction. And please tell your friends at home about our auction so they too can add pieces and make some money this summer. Without those farmers markets and art festivals and other fun activities, these artists are hurting just like our musicians. So if our musicians can help the artists can help the musicians, and we can all try to make something better out of pandemic 2020.
Right?
35 seconds left on this one. Thank you, Hannah, for your participation. Oh, and real quick, another reminder, we love Alex Larson's Noise from the Garage show on Rock 108.
Yes, we do.
We do, and he just announced the lineup for tonight, and we saw a whole bunch of bands we absolutely adore. Make sure that you tune in to Rock 108 at 7 o'clock to support local music on the radio.
And if you do not have access to an actual FM radio, be sure to download the Rock 108 app, or you could go to rock108.com and stream live.
That's correct. And this one is over, guys. We're moving on to the next piece. Thanks, Hannah. We'll save this one for next week.
Yep, we shall cycle it. And okay, I chose. So if you do not send in art with a title. I come up with one, and Chris, the old phrase when something was really good, it's called the bee's knees.
It is.
This one's even better. It's called the cat's behind.
The cat's behind. And if you have a cat, this is a view you have seen many, many times. They're a big fan of making sure that you get to see that.
I was gonna call it cat butt. But I went with the cat's behind because A, it's a little bit classier, and B, I couldn't make that joke. All right, so...
It'd be a great vet name, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I would totally take my cat to the Cat's Behind Vet Clinic.
But yeah, this one is a little bit larger than the other two. We're looking at an 11 by 17 print. Got to get that full tail in there, folks. And we're starting the bidding on $25.
Another minimalistic one. I just love this. I could see this at the end of a hallway, or in a kitchen, or in your pet area, your spare bedroom. What a great way to greet your guests when they wake up in the morning, right, guys? A little cat behind for you before breakfast. No, this is an excellent piece, Hannah. I would love your style.
And be sure to check out her other pieces at Prickly Prince, Iowa. She has a Facebook page. I was not able to find an Instagram page, but that is not a problem. Just go ahead and check her out on Facebook.
30 seconds left, and you can give this as a gift to your favorite cat lover. Maybe
or your favorite dog person. Who knows?
Which actually would be pretty funny.
That would be.
Yes.
$25 by Evan.
Hey, way to go, Evan. We love that. $25 to Evan, and with that piece is sold, we've only got 14 seconds. If you want to take it away from Evan, we're going to move on to the next piece. Thank you. 8 seconds. All right, guys. This one's got 2 seconds left, and Evan has purchased it. Thank you so much.
Sweet. And that one is sold.
I love to see all your guys' faces or your names pop up in these comments. Knowing that the musicians and the artists are really supporting each other is just making my day. So thanks for brightening my mood this evening, guys.
So we're going into our jewelry, clothing category here. With the next one, and this piece was in the show last time, and yeah, this one is you know exactly who you'd buy these for.
We all have that friend, don't we? We won't throw any names out on the thing. Hannah says she's a dog person and she still made the cats behind. I love it. That's great. The leaf earrings are by our friend India. India is a very talented artist. You got a minute left to bid on the leaf earrings. She does resin art. She does jewelry. She does painting. She's a concert photographer. She does all kinds of amazing art all the time. You can hit her at Etsy up, her Facebook, her Instagram. She's a very talented professional artist.
And we already have a bid of $26.
Oh, heck yeah. $26 on the leaf earrings. India will put those in the mail to you after this auction's over if somebody doesn't take them away from Carmen. So you've got 45 seconds to outbid Carmen on the leaf earrings. Otherwise, she gets to sport these or give them to her favorite horticulturist. It's spring, right? We're all growing gardens. It's time to grow some stuff. I was going to plant my fairy garden today with my succulents. I failed. I did nothing instead. How about you guys? Staying busy today?
I do not try. I have a black thumb. It's nowhere near green.
You got 13 seconds left, and don't give Zach Hagen any plants for his birthday.
No.
8 seconds left.
I mean, I'll try. I'll do my best, but I make no promises.
Sounds like Carmen's getting these earrings, and we're going to move on to the next item.
Cassidy says she just bought two new plant babies today. All right, well, I will stay away from them for you, Cassidy. That's my promise.
I cheated this year, Cassidy. I took a package of sunflower seeds and then Rogue planted them in random places. So we'll see what happens.
So this next piece is for if you're ever on the go and you want to summon Satan, this is for you. So this is a new one by India. And yes, I've been waiting to make, I mean, no disrespect by any means to any of the artists. I think everything that is in this show and all shows are fantastic. But yes, when you send me art, I think of jokes.
We have to do that.
Yes.
To keep ourselves entertained for this minute and 28 seconds left, you have to bid $25.
Yeah.
On the Ouija board necklace, guys, the Planchette.
But in all seriousness, this is really cool. It's like with the purple and pink gradient, it actually sticks out regardless of how dark it is, and it's really sparkly. So if you know somebody that really likes sparkles and
dark
and is dark like this, then yeah, jump at it.
Yep, this is a great piece of goth jewelry for your favorite fan of all things dark and demon-like. I tease my 14-year-old that she's a little mini demon, so I'm sure she'd love this piece. I'm going to have her make it herself, though, because this one is for the auction.
Yeah.
And somebody can take it home. Cassidy loves this piece, but she keeps spending too much money. She's going to have to wait on it. Anybody else want to take this one home and make India make another one? Because I bet she would. Seems highly likely. I'm sure if you're a regular at Spicoli's or you come to a lot of big shows there, particularly the Power Man 5000s and the Edemas and things like that, India is always right up front capturing some of the highest quality concert photography we've had out. So make sure you follow along with all her art and you'll be super impressed. This one's about done. We got 7 seconds left. Okay, that's it. We're going to put this one up next week, guys, so you can save up your money and dig into that stimulus savings. Let's on to the next one.
All right, so this piece and the next one are by our friend Ashley Zummak. Ashley does all sorts of amazing work with tie-dye. That is her specialty, and she does a great job at it. Especially with these are some tie-dye jeggings. So they are jean leggings. And these are a junior size 6. And these are really, for being tie-dye, they're surprisingly sporty.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just starting the bid out at $15 on this one.
$15 is less than what the jeggings would be if you bought them at Walmart. To also have them professionally tie-dyed and be really cool and fun for summer activities is above and beyond.
Yeah.
Ashley's donated all these items to the museum. Please follow her along with Facebook at Painting Panda Creations. She also helped us move. She's been a huge supporter of all live music. She's a phenomenal artist and human being. Make sure to give her some Facebook love, even if you don't buy the leggings.
Yeah, she's cool people.
She is cool people. So come on, guys, $15 and you can take these home. They'll fit your teenager. They might not fit my teenager, but they might fit your teenager. I'm just saying. They're adorable. They're super cute, and I do have them here in the bunker, so you can pick them up. Thank you, Ashley, for everything you do to support live music and art in our community. 20 seconds left on this item.
I couldn't think of any jokes for this one.
Other than jokes about jeggings. Because,
yeah.
You know, jeggings. But no, these are super cool, and we love the style.
Seriously.
Only 10 seconds left on this item, and you guys could take this one home.
Yeah, $15 is really cheap.
Smoking deal. You throw a tank top on, you're ready for any activity out in the sun.
Yeah. And
that's it. We're going to keep this one and move on to the next one.
We're cycling through, and yeah, we get to move on to another piece, a great piece of tie-dye. That is our tie-dye coveralls. These are a women's size extra small. And we are starting the bid out at $18 for this.
These are really cool, guys. They definitely will fit your kid. Women's extra small is a pretty darn small size. So anything from probably a kid's size 10 to 12 to a women's, obviously extra small, that would fit. So if you've got a kid who just really loves tie-dye, if you're looking for more shorts for yourself or your friend who's a smaller human being, this is a great deal. Super, super cute. Again, throw that tank top on and you're ready for anything. Go kayaking. I'd love to say that you're going to a concert, but I don't know about that one, huh, guys? I know, right?
Probably not for a while.
Probably not for a minute. All right, got 1 minute left on these awesome, awesome coveralls. I do have them here in the bunker.
Speaking
and
of
we'd like to support that. Painting Panda Creations.
Yeah. It's really like we don't see a lot of like clothing art,
Nope.
at least especially not since starting, especially not since before starting this auction. So it's really cool to see, to be perfectly honest, because it shows that you can make it with anything. It's a very fluid concept, and you make some really cool stuff.
I actually really love that, Zach. I think that's been my favorite thing about doing these auctions is all the different things that we've had. The clothes, the jewelry. We have a quilt coming up, the prints, the original paintings. We are surrounded by some extremely talented people, and I'm just super grateful for that.
Yep.
10 seconds left on the tie-dye coveralls. And let's face it, there's just something about the artist community and the musician community that just brings it all together, doesn't it, guys?
Oh, for sure.
All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Just so you guys know, if certain items don't show up in next week's auction, it's because we've already run them twice. We're going to give them a week or two off before we bring them back, and we will be hanging them in our gift shop when we open in July. All right, now we're on to my friend Claudine's art. You guys ready for this one?
So this one, we had another version of it. We've actually had two versions of this sign, and people love it for obvious reasons. This is called "Welcome to the Shit Show," and we all know somebody whose house is sometimes a little bit of a shit show. It might be yours. Who knows? We don't judge. Mine is. I can tell you that much.
I am definitely not judging. This has been a really popular piece. Claudine has a great eye. This is a great heavy piece of wood. The dark wood is super flattering. This is our third one. The last one that we had up that was a little bit of a whiter color went home with some people who helped us move the outside stage.
It didn't even make the auction.
Didn't even make the auction. Claudine had barely dropped it off. We had some people come through and tear it apart our outside stage for us and throw it on a trailer. And as they left the bar, they saw that sign and just had to have it. So needless to say, I gifted that to them. You yourself can have one for only $25 and 50 seconds left on that one.
Oh, yeah. This is 18 by 12, so it is a decent size. I'm actually looking at it right now. You can hang it on your wall. You can hang it on your door if you really wanted to make a statement. I mean, especially if you have kids, and let's be honest here, especially if you have kids, you can just hang that out. It's like, yep, well, yeah, I warned you. So
before you come in, this is what we do here. This is how we live life. Claudine does have kids. Claudine is raising 4 kids. She has her hands very full. She's a manager at Milroy's, and she is a very, very creative artist. I'm always looking forward to the new stuff she's coming up with. We have one coming up next that I absolutely love. You only have 9 seconds left to take this one home, guys. $25.
Otherwise, we will swing it through next week for you.
That's right. All right, we're on to the next one.
Looks like we're swinging it through next week for you.
That's right. It'll be here next week. Okay, guys. This one we've been getting messages about for 2 weeks straight. So, how do you feel about this piece?
So this is a bigger version of if you want to both support an artist and summon the devil. At the same time, we will
communicate with your lost loved ones, right?
Yes.
Or not. Just hang it in your man cave or your she shack or your living room. These two pieces are super, super cool.
Yeah, they really are. All jokes aside, it's really sweet.
It is really, really cool. The Ouija board Planchette set are very heavy-duty pieces of wood. I have them here in the bunker. They're super cool, guys. And we have a bid, $40 on the Ouija board set. Thank you, Cassidy. I know that she was interested. I know some other people were interested, so let's see if they can bid in the next minute or so.
Yep, the Ouija board is 11 by 18, as you can see, and the Planchette is 12 by 12. So these are it's a decent size. They are not small by any means. So these are really good for anybody that's into spirit stuff. If you're, I guess, gothic or into that gothic culture, it's great for you, great for your friend who might be. And if you want to take it away from Cassidy, you just got to bump up more than $40.
I received a text bid from a friend whose phone is failing her at work. So we do have a $50 bid on this item now. Jen Bass has bid $50 on this item. She is unable to log on to the YouTube because she is working right now. So, Cassidy, you have been outbid at... Oh, she got on. And she said 55. Sorry, Jen. She figured it out. And now Cassidy has outbid her at 65. You guys are almost out of time on this item.
How much time we got?
You've got no seconds. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. It is sold at $65. Cassidy, that one is yours, hon. Thank you very much. Sorry, Jen, I tried. Thank you for texting me. We'll have to make sure that Claudine gets us another one of those very popular items.
There's a little bit of a lag between my computer and YouTube, so I apologize for the waits on these.
Okay, next item up.
Yep, it's coming through.
Okay.
This is one more by Claudine, and she actually just dropped this one off. And this one personally is my favorite, but I'm a musician. Those of you who know me, this is obvious. That why I love it so much. This is a melting guitar, literally. Like it's a melting guitar. This is 12 by 24, and this would be perfect for your musician in your life.
Your practice space.
Yep.
Your basement. All your guitar friends would just absolutely love to have a piece like this. This is really, really cool, guys. I love this one, Claudine. Thanks for dropping it off in the bunker.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work and all the really creative ideas. And we hope to have your items here in the gift shop when we open in July. Only $35 for the melting guitar. This is a heavy, heavy duty piece of wood. It's a really cool piece. Fun gift for your friends. Something for yourself. Just really neat. And it's on white. It is painted. It's a piece of heavy duty wood, and it's been painted white. And then it has this graphic on it as well. Somebody has private messaged me and is going to buy that shit show sign, guys. So Claudine, if you're following along at home, we're going to need you to make another one. It's very, very popular, my friends.
Yes, it is.
So, yes, Chad's mother is buying the shit show sign. So we'll be shipping off the Joker and the shit show sign to Chad and his mother. So, come on through and we'll take care of that for you. You guys only got a couple seconds left on this melting guitar. What are you doing? Only 22 seconds.
Yeah, we got, just at $35. And for a 1 foot by 2 foot sign, that's, at least as far as I've seen, that's not bad. $35. And you're supporting a great artist to begin with. You could give this to an artist and you'd be supporting 2 artists.
And that's why we're doing this auction.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, we're moving on to the next item, guys. Melting guitar will be back next week if you decided that you'd like to keep it.
So this next piece is pretty cool. This one is a growth chart. So this is by Jennifer Bass, a different Jen that was bidding. But this is 8 by 8, or this is 6 foot, 6 foot tall, 8 inches wide, and perfect for anybody with kids, with pets, or if you have to measure something really big.
Or if you're just a carpenter,
Yep.
You're into kind of that old school wood art, rustic art.
Yep.
It's a very, very cool piece. And at 6 foot tall, it'll look really cool on your wall.
Definitely.
So if some of you guys got babies, this would be the thing to do. You guys got 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the growth chart. It is a big piece. It would probably have to be picked up here at the location. We're not going to be shipping this one, guys. So make sure that you plan ahead accordingly.
Yep.
59 seconds left on the growth chart. And this is our friend Jen Bass's sister-in-law, also Jen Bass.
Yeah.
Which Zach and I have been laughing about for about 2 weeks straight.
It's funny how that works.
We've been enjoying it. You got 40 seconds left to take home this growth chart. I think I'm going to have to get a better picture whether it's against something so you guys can really see the size. This is a really, really neat thing. The dark wood is stained a beautiful walnut color. I love all the gradient on it. And as a person who enjoys carpentry, I think this is just a really neat piece. 20 seconds.
And as a person who doesn't enjoy, well, I mean, I don't mind carpentry, but definitely not as much as you, Chris.
No.
I even really like this piece. I am the farthest thing from a parent, but I really, no, I legitimately like this. It looks really cool. It's all dark and like the dark walnut, like you said, it really stands out. I really like it.
It does. All right, well, we'll bring that one back next week, guys, and we're going to move on to the next one.
This one I really like. Not necessarily because I would use it, but like I could see like my mom with this sign.
And my mom too. In fact, I think my mom probably has one of these or one that's rather similar. This is really, really cool. Definitely right by your front door there. Got a welcome maybe for your grandma. Yeah. Maybe you just bought a brand new house and you want to spruce up your front porch area. This is a cool thing, guys. Only $60 for this giant sign.
Yep, hand painted. And yep, this one's a little bit wider than the growth sign, but it's the same height. 6 foot tall, it's 1 foot wide. This looked great outside your house, or if you wanted to put it inside your house. It really could. Yeah, as long as your ceilings are higher than 6 foot, which I mean I would imagine they would be,
unless you're in the basement.
Yeah, or that. But
I do love this picture because it shows the perspective really well there in the corner of somebody's front porch by the flower pot, and you get a perspective on how big this item is. I love all the different kinds of art, and this is a functional piece of art.
Yeah. And it's just at $60 too. So that's not bad.
No, it's not at all. And it's coincidentally, it just got dropped off, so it's here in the bunker as we speak, and you guys can pick it up if you bid on it in the next 30 seconds.
Yep.
I know our audience though, Zach, and they like the shit show sign better than the welcome sign. Isn't
that funny? That is. I think it's probably because they just it's more true to them.
It's more true, especially in 2020.
Yes.
So hint, hint to all you artists at home looking for inspiration, we need more cuss words in our art. You got 10 seconds left to take home the welcome sign as a present for your mom or your dad. Father's Day's coming up. 3 seconds. All right, we'll welcome this item back next week, and we're going to move on to the next one.
So this one is, so Chris had mentioned this one a little bit ago, this next one, and we are looking at a University of Iowa Hawkeye quilt. And this is a big puppy. I'm looking at it right now.
It'll fit a queen size bed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Full to it. It'll cover a queen. It'll go over the sides of a full. It's a very, very nice quilt.
I just saw Evan's comment. We need one that says, "Please go away."
Evan, I've always wanted a welcome mat that said, "Did you text first?" So the first one of you artists who makes me one, that's a guaranteed sale.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know.
But
did you text first?
Did you text first? But this quilt, going back, is actually really nice. It's a two-sided, so the two pictures there, that's each side of the quilt. This is perfect for the Hawkeye fan in your life, or if you wanted to spend a lot of money and make a Cyclone fan really upset. But
now that was a good joke. I have some Cyclone fans in my life. I don't think they'd appreciate this.
No.
You guys know that you'd be the coolest guy in this, or coolest person in the stands wrapped up in this fall if they allow us to get back to these games.
Yeah.
Not to mention if you're chilling in the recliner watching the Netflix, you're going to be warm and toasty and also covered in the Iowa Hawkeye logo.
Yeah.
Only 37 seconds left on this item.
Yep, it's $150, but at 5.5 foot by 7 foot, it's worth every penny. It really is.
Handcrafted by our friend Jen's mother. So yes, this is a mom-made piece of art. So let's support the moms and the quilters and the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Every stitch was made with love.
You can wrap yourself in love. I love that. And now Jen's dying laughing. So if you hear any laughter in the background, that's our friend Jen. And you got 1 second left, Hawkeye fans. All right. Well, we'll bring that one back next week as well. We're moving on.
All right. So now we are going to be heading into the painting. So we've gone through the prints, we've gone through the jewelry and the clothing, and decoration style stuff. Now we're going into the paintings, and this is actually our last category of the night. This one is actually also by our friend India. She's the one that made the jewelry, the leaf earrings, as we'll say, and the planchette necklace. This is a kind of an abstract painting. This was in the show last time that we did this, and it's very cool, like green metallic color, very deep. And this is an 8x10 canvas, and it could be yours for as little as $25.
I love the green in this one.
Hang on, Chris.
Oh, Amanda?
I think that one's that with that amount. That must
I'm guessing Amanda wanted the quilt.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sell that quilt to our friend Amanda for $175. Thank you for the Iowa Hawkeye quilt. Jen is celebrating in the background. Her mom is going to be very, very happy.
Yeah.
And Amanda is a big, close friend of all of ours, and myself included. And I hope that her Hawkeye fan is very, very happy. So sorry about the lag on that, guys. We're going to continue on here with this painting of India's. The green jumps off of this thing. It's hard to describe how cool and 3D it looks. If you're got a Slytherin in your life, these are Slytherin colors.
Yes.
I love the deep green of spring. It drives my kids crazy. I can't get quite enough of that. And this is just, the metallic is gorgeous. 22 seconds left on India's abstract painting. If it doesn't sell this week, we're going to go ahead and put that one on here in the gift shop and bring it back after a couple of weeks.
Oh,
okay, you got 2 seconds left. We'll move on. Okay, next one, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, India. I do love this painting. We'll definitely be bringing this one back.
So, I had mentioned this before. So I come up if you submit art and you do not give me a title, because I put these shows together, as Chris said. If you don't give me a title, I come up with one. And neither of these two had titles, so they're both abstract.
This one I actually call Pit of Despair. There's a feminine figure.
I should have messaged you.
I know, right, Zach? We got to work together on this.
I know.
Zach was giving me a lot of space these last 2 weeks because I've been working real hard on getting us moved and set up. Zach also helped us move along with his full-time job. So he's been really taking over the auction and kicking its butt. We appreciate that, Zach.
I try.
This is a piece by my friend Sarah Carpenter. She painted this during a divorce.
Oh.
I definitely call it Pit of Despair. The tiny blue figure down on the bottom left is a feminine figure in a moment of depression, if you will. That's at least what I see or what I perceive in this painting.
Yeah.
I have this painting here in the bunker. It's a little more green than it shows on the screen here in front of me. There's a little more green or turquoise to it than the blue that I'm seeing on my computer screen.
Yeah.
It is an original painting by Sarah. She did the chicken one a couple weeks ago, and
Big Imagination.
Big Imagination.
I liked that one a lot. I like this one a lot too.
With the little chick, and it was dressed like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, is it cool, Sarah? We love you. Only $25 on this one, guys. Original art. I think without fail, every week, the original paintings are what stick with me the most. Mm-hmm. The time that it takes, the imagination. Painting is a unique and difficult skill. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of canvas before you can come up with something quite like this.
It makes me jealous. I can't paint to save my life.
Well, I just don't think you've done it enough yet.
Apparently not.
We're going to get Zach Arts and Crafting with us this winter, and we're going to see what kind of art he comes up with. You got 11 seconds left on Sarah's abstract painting, Pit of Despair. Beautiful, beautiful piece. 4 seconds left. All right, guys, we're gonna move that one to next week. If it's stuck in your mind, come back next week.
So speaking of musicians and painting, this one is actually by a fellow musician. So this one's actually a set. This is a Kiss set. So if you know somebody in your life who's crazy for Detroit Rock City or any of the rest of the great works of this band, definitely be sure to snag this up for them. This is by our friend Kodie Krypt of Gravecore. And these are 14.5 by 15.5 plywood paintings. And the set will snag you all, the $60 will snag you the set of all 4 paintings.
If you have seen Gravecore live, then you know that they are phenomenal horror rock and have played in the Cedar Valley now for well over 10 years. Super talented group of guys, very large band. I love everything that they put out. I have a bunch of their paintings, or not paintings, concert posters, and their personal posters that we're hanging on the ceiling that we'll be incorporating in our museum. We're all big fans of the Gravecore guys, and we really appreciate this donation from Kodie Krypt. This is a hand painting he did years ago that he was wondering if any Kiss fans out there would like to take this one home. You got 45 seconds to have a Kodie Krypt original.
I love the laser eyes.
I love the laser. It's the tongue that gets me. I can't. That tongue and the hair is just fantastic.
Well, that's Gene Simmons for you. But no, this is actually a really cool set. And like, I mean, granted, I strongly assume, if you want to get this, I strongly assume you're a Kiss fan, but you don't necessarily have to be a Kiss fan. It just looks really cool. Like,
maybe you're just a fan of bands from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just a fan of Gravecore and you want him to sign these for you. You got 5 seconds left to make that a thing. 3, 2, and we're moving on. We will bring these back next week. So if they stuck in your head, or if you wanted to check with one of your Kiss fan friends, come on back next week and we'll redo this one.
So we were actually on the last 3 pieces of the night. These next 3 were part of our last auction. This is by our friend Kalvin, Rosario, and these are original paintings. These are not prints. These are original paintings, and these are for the most part, these are pretty decent size. This is 11 by 14. This is Oni Darth Maul. Kalvin seems to has a really cool, like, Japanese cultural style that he weaves into pop culture, and I really like that a lot. And if you know anybody that really likes Star Wars,
this is a great piece.
Yeah.
Kalvin's first few prints sold extremely well, and then he informed us he had tons of original paintings that he does and has brought a couple of those in. We want to make sure that Kalvin gets some money, that we continue to see his art grow, and that we get more and more pieces. So buy this one so he can get us some more art. I, for the last few weeks, have been following Kalvin on Facebook, and his tattoo work is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. So any of you at home who need some ink therapy, follow along on his Instagram page. Check his Facebook out. If you love anime, if you love pop culture, if you love a weird mix of those two things, you're going to absolutely love his tattoo work and his paintings. 32 seconds left on this original painting of Darth Maul.
And just $50 for an 11 by 14 original. Like, this is original. Like, nobody else is going to have this.
No one is ever going to have one like this. So make sure you pick it up when you can. Only 15 seconds left.
For a one of a kind. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I'll get you one as soon as this is over.
Sounds good. Sweet.
Bet you I put some Jaeger in it.
All right. That works better.
We're on to the next one, guys. Thank you very much, Kalvin. I love your art.
This next one is my favorite out of the 3 of his. This one is entitled Tiger-Genie. This one is bigger than the Oni Darth Maul. This one's 18 by 24, so this one is pretty big.
It's pretty big.
This is a poster size. It's like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a poster. This is on watercolor too. So watercolor is, any artist knows, watercolor is hard to work with because it's like one wrong brushstroke and you're done. Like,
it's extremely unforgiving.
Yeah. And so this is it definitely stands out. The blue against the pink background. $100 might be a little bit of a sticker shock, but it's worth it. Trust me on this.
I agree. This is also my favorite. I love the discrepancy between the pastel colors and the kind of feminine feel of the color palette and the very aggressive, very testosterone feel of the tiger. The claws are just super impressive. Right? I love the Japanese feel. I can't believe he pulled this off with watercolor without just messing up that gorgeous white aura all the way around this genie. It's such a cool piece.
Yeah, you better hope that one of your wishes with this guy is, I wish you don't kick my ass.
Yeah, if this came out of a genie bottle, I don't think I'd get my witches. I'd just fling the bottle and start running and hope it didn't catch me. You got 33 seconds left to scare the daylights out of your friends by hanging this on the back of the bathroom door. I mean, that's what I would do.
But no, seriously though, in all jokes aside, this is actually a very impressive piece.
It really is.
Yeah.
And again, like we said all along, make sure you give him a like on Facebook and on Instagram and follow along with all his cool stuff. If you find something on his page that you like even more than what he's debuted here, send him a private message, and I'm sure you can get a sale that way as well. All right, we're going to move on to the last piece of the night.
And for fans of tigers, this next one is right up your alley as well, just like the Tiger-Genie. This one is Tiger-Dagger. This one is a meld. As you can see, someone tried to stab this tiger, and they did not succeed. But this one's it's very intimidating.
It is,
but like in a very cool way. Like. I just want to stare at it. This was another poster size, another water, and also a watercolor. So, and I literally just realized that on the hilt of the dagger is a bald eagle. So it's slightly patriotic as well. But this one is also sticks out for a starting bid of $100, and it's definitely jump at this.
This is the last one of the night. We'll be bringing it back next week. If you don't, I'm looking forward to hang it up here in the gallery if it doesn't sell. Super impressed with his work. You can definitely get the tattoo feel from this one in a way that I don't think you quite get from the last two of his pieces. I'm super impressed. My kids both are huge anime fans, and I've been showing his anime tattoos off to them all week, and they just love his work. This one definitely gives you that feel, that kind of old school, almost biker feel, but in a 3D way.
Actually, yeah, I didn't think about that, but that is actually very true. I could definitely see this as like a back tattoo, especially.
Yeah, absolutely. Really cool work, Kalvin. $100, original art, guys. Alex Miller, another artist who we featured earlier, also said this is so sick.
And we agree.
He is right. We're going to have ourselves a little artist private party, guys, and invite all of you who have been bringing your art to these auctions and donating your art to these auctions to the bunker as soon as we can. I think we're about done. We got 7 seconds left on this one, and we're really looking forward to doing next week as we're getting more and more set up here in the bunker. If you purchased art from us, you can send us a private message and let us know how you'd like to pay for that. You may pay via PayPal. You can send me a check if you want to. You can call me on the phone and pay with a credit card later this week. There's several options on how you can pay for these items. If you live in the area, you may stop by and pick them up. If you live outside of the area, I'd be happy to ship them for you, unless it's a big giant sign. Amanda, you most certainly could pick that quilt up. That's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And we look forward to seeing all of you guys on our Facebook Live next Sunday. And for those of you who love some delicious thrash
Don't you mean
metal...
Saturday, Chris?
Saturday for the thrash metal. So
yes.
Sunday for the auction, Saturday for the thrash metal with Frontal Assault. I love those guys.
Me too.
They really throw down. It'll be a short show. It'll give us a good test of our equipment over here, so we're ready for those other live streams. We've already booked Dead Silent, and that'll be announced soon. And we've booked Illegal Smile as well, and that will also be announced soon. So make sure you keep following our Facebook page, because we are not dead yet.
Nope. And speaking of music, here in 2 minutes, be sure to get your radios and or cell phones prepped for Noise from the Garage with Rock 108. We got tons of local artists, musical artists in this case, premiering some of the best stuff ever that you just have to hear. And be sure to follow our buddy Alex on Facebook at Alex-Rock108 if you want to find out the list of bands that are playing for the show. He always sets it up right beforehand. And it's a good show today.
If you want a hint, I screenshot that list so that when you're listening along on the radio, if you miss the name of the band, you can catch it. every week Alex gives us 2 or 3 new bands I hadn't heard before, and they get added to my playlist, and I just love that. Alex also has a Spotify list where he shows previews a lot of these bands that he puts on his radio show. So follow Alex on Facebook and on Spotify and give all these artists a bunch of love. Thank you guys, and we will see you on Saturday.
See you later.
Bye-bye.